Warzone 2.0, right? Why didn't it pop up? The only thing that's popping up is Call of Duty on mine. Well, I'm fucking looking, Gio. Download PS5 version. It. Well, this shit ain't on mine. All I'm seeing is I gotta buy Call of Duty. Oh, here we go. I see. I got this one. It says Call of Duty Warzone 2.0 Combat Pack Phantoms. Doesn't cost any. That's an exclusive. I don't know if that's skins or not. Well, I'm gonna look at this shit. What is this? It looks like a game. I don't know what the fuck this thing. Fuck Call of Duty. I ain't playing that shit anyway. I hate that fucking game. Oh, this dude really moved Detroit to the fucking. I hate UD for that shit, man. I don't like those teams moving. I think Detroit just moved to Houston. Yep, the Detroit Lions are now the Houston Oilers in the NFC North. I don't know. I hate that shit. Surprised nobody hasn't moved their team to Mexico and made them the Diablos. Wrong kind of football, Gio. Yeah, I'm about to put that on the big screen. Where's Dez and everybody at? Yo, you want to trade Sheriff for a second and a third? No, I do not. This dude keeps hitting me up for trades, man. I keep telling him no. Like, I don't want to trade Bateman for a third. Bateman and a third for my first. My first might be a top 5 pick. You tripping. I don't even know who Mekri is. What the fuck's this guy talking about? Why are you still at work, Gio? Hmm? Just leave. Call him, be like, yo, where the fuck you at? Oh, fuck. I got fucking CQ on Sunday. Huh? Yeah, well, I'm not on quarters or anything. All right, Savannah, we got to start this season right. We got to beat their asses. Yeah, what?
I looked up the Legos that Kaylin asked for Christmas.
Yeah.
$358.
He's out of his fucking mind.
Him and Ryder, man.
Why do they want someone like expensive shit? Santa Claus is gonna have to get a second job. Yeah, Santa Claus, man, that credit stealing motherfucker. Let's take a look. Let's see what you said to Man. You just asked at that. Oh shit. Alright, game time. Man, I don't know how like Maceo and like Dez and them they do that shit where they have like a shitty team. Like Maceo, like his quarterback was what 63 overall last year, and he takes them all the way damn near to the Super Bowl. I don't get it, man. Because even like fucking like Carson Wentz misses people. Like dudes are wide open, he's overthrowing them, underthrowing them, throwing it to some little kid in the stand. The shit makes no fucking sense to me. Fucking here they come, brother.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
No holding? There was no holding on that. Alright, his first play, he just ran like a 70-yarder. Mm-hmm.
A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts are on the board here.
Fucking rookie.
In the season opener. Extra point splits the opponents, and that makes the score 7-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now Lawrence to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They give him a gain of 37. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. That's Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker, who got in and dropped him to the turf. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. From the shotgun, Lawrence got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
There's the rip.
A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jaguars are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments
I
to
just
happen.
started it, buddy.
Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lance. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Lance going to sneak it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Lance now to throw. He's got a man complete.
Hey, Griffin, if you jump for that, you probably pick it off, bud.
A gain of 32 that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Kilgore. And he'll go into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great there, making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you...
Oh, he tries to force it.
Oh, fuck off. There's no way.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. Allows for extra yardage on the return.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Lance looking to throw it. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DeAndre Hopkins, 33 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
I don't know how fucking people up to that pick.
OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did. Preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Etienne. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. He's got his big tight end, Farrell, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Lawrence.
I'm throwing the fucking ball.
Down by the Colts. Jalen Smith. Give him the credit for the sack. 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Lawrence giving the ETN here on the option. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release. 4th down. Here's Lawrence. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now. But I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Kilgore. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 99 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Lance tries the right side, finding Woods here. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Going deep for Hopkins. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They got some room to work. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That good for 22 and a 1st down. The Lance going to throw. Throw left side complete.
Are you kidding me? Come on, man. That's a terrible fucking pass.
DeAndre Hopkins. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of...
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
They find some open field here. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
He didn't even get hit. He just threw a fucking terrible ball.
Always talked about how much much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Lance to throw it. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. And this one is right through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time the first and taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Going to let this thing go deep for Gates. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 66 yards. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the offense, and they'll cut this to a 17-point spread. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, is continuing to swell here in the first half.
What's interesting, when we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he gets across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
Come the fuck on. There's no way.
Picked off by Julian Blackman. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a handoff up the middle. Kilgore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Dewan Smoot getting in there, recording the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And
No fucking way.
All the way down inside the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle. But they allow the conversion. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Kilgore. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his 1st ever NFL game. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield.
That
And
motherfucker's
he will
fast.
take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
First throw now for the backup Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now a play fake. Brady. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on 4th down, and the Colts are going to take over with the football. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got
Can I get a fucking holding? There's no way this O-line's that fucking good.
171 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And Lance's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Well, up big.
Apparently Pittman is that fucking dude.
Some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Now Lance. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 2nd down now, Kilgore. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. To throw, it's Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Kilgore. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
Yo, you're right there. Are you kidding me?
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. After right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be...
Are you kidding me? There's no interference on that.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the Colts
wow.
Possession of the football.
Fuck this
Domination
game.
here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 211 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st down, Lance. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Shoves him aside. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, and maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Colts add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. The extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just added on to that big lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but...
Oh, come the fuck on, Madden. Give me one.
Several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gonna let this thing go deep for Gates. And this
Will you fucking jump?
Complete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not
What
a
an
lopsided
asshole.
game like this. They are not letting up.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. Being chased out left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Kilgore. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Like, he's getting hit twice. Fuck this game.
This thing is ugly. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start this season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of
Who the fuck are you throwing it to, Brady?
Defenders had intercepted. Picked up by Julian.
Fucking go for it, bro. God damn, like, are you kidding me right now? I don't understand this shit. Fuck this game.
Already decided, Charles, let's be honest, but now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly.
Fucking ridiculous. I don't understand why the fuck.
And get another one right there.
Really, dude's open and you fucking throw it that way.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week one. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Colts, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they get to stay home again next week as the Minnesota Vikings